How's it going, everybody? I'm going to do this video here for a little bit of a guide on how to get the Gigantis I Hardly Knew Ye quest. It's tied to the I Talos trophy, actually, not a quest, but it's a trophy. So I'm activating the God Sway at the door on the eastern part of Batal, and once you walk down this way a little bit, a cutscene's going to trigger. I went ahead and skipped this cutscene just to save time and to avoid spoilers, and sped it up. But what we're going to try and do is we're going to try to cut this guy Gigantis off by following through. We're going to go down to the bridge. You'll see this group of harpies here. The harpies, I would probably just ignore them if you're going for a melee run of this. You can either do this with the bow or with the daggers on the thief class. Now the daggers is what I was going to try to start with. I'm playing as a warfarer here. So at this point when he puts his hand down is the opportune time right there to jump on him. I'm going to try it, and I actually make it. I do fail to switch my weapon over, and for some reason I take a weird little knockdown and get hit, and at this moment is when I decided not to go with the melee playthrough on this. I decided I was going to try something different. The guide that I had seen previously was using the daggers, climbing on it, maxing your stamina out, and taking out all the little pylons on the body there. So I'm going to revert back to my bread and butter for this playthrough, which is going to be using the archer and using explosive shot. I've got erupting shot, which is the upgrade to it. I think you can get explosive shot when you get your archer to level 3. So just make sure you have plenty of explosive arrows. 20, 25 is going to be more than enough. As you see, one explosive arrow is really all it's going to take to pop one of these off. And even after that, butchering the start of it, I got 3 before he got too far away. So we're just going to run around the coast here. There was another little cutscene that I skipped. But we're going to run around the coast to where he's going to make landfall. And we're going to head him off right here. Alright, and you see he's got one on his eye, he's got one on his chest, he's got a couple on his shoulders, and a couple on his feet, and then the one on his arm there, or on his hand. So I'm making pretty light work of it all. And this quest, it's to beat him quick, but at the same time, as long as you know what you're doing, there is so much time. As you'll be able to see, I'm going to get there quite a bit ahead of time, even after that gap, and having plenty of time to run all the way around to head him off. So I'll just kind of play this out so you can just kind of see where the points are that you need to try to aim for. He's got one on his heel I'm going to go around for after I get this one, if I can get better shot at it. And I just noticed that one of my pawns is a thief, and she's actually doing the melee version of the run. You can get a Wakestone shard from that little spot he drops there. So at this point I think I've got all of them, except I did miss one, but Q, the thief pawn I've got on higher, is going to secure that final one. I don't think it had been any issue to actually do it with the arrow. I was going to actually attempt to, but she beat me to it, so shout out to you, Q. Alright, so we're just going to turn around from there. We're going to make our way all the way to this little encampment. There was another cutscene. And so once you get to this encampment, there are several ballistas around, and I just posted up here. I was under the impression at the time that you have to use the ballista to get it to stop, but I think possibly all you have to do is hit the pylons, and then it'll just run out of power once it gets there, or maybe the other people that are on the ballistas will be able to take it down regardless. But I'm sitting here, I have that much time that I'm running this at 8 times speed. So there's plenty of time. It's not a big rush. You have plenty of time to line up your shots. But explosive arrow is the way to go on that. So there it is, it popped, and my pawn hit level 100. on that one. So it is higher level gameplay, but it is just as easy to do, like I said, if you have a level 3 archer and it's your first playthrough, as long as you know what to do. So I hope that helps anybody that needs it.